Hi there, ho there, everyone. Welcome back. This is Dark Tank, and today we're playing Railroader with, as you guys know, the one and only Chase. Chase, say hi. Alright, so we are playing on the experimental branch today of Railroader. Yes.
And me don't get my map mod. He's mean.
We are playing. Okay. So we are playing on the experimental branch where there's a Wyatt, Silva, and all the other stuff, but that's not the point.
Also, we haven't recorded a video in more than
like a long time.
More than a month almost. So we have way more trains and way more stuff, and there's a lot of cars everywhere because and also the cars just sitting at Ella because we've been too lazy to shunt it because neither of us likes shunting Ella.
So, we have the ACBL 1 and 2, where we have the A18 and the S24 T-Switcher, which are both modded locomotives.
Most of our locomotives at this point are modded.
Yes, but these are not C&M Railroad. Technically, they are C&M Railroad, but it's like a side branch. It's like basically like the Denver and Rio Grande. Like Western,
with the Southern, Western, and Northern.
Except they're not separate like railroads. They're just like, I mean, technically the Denver and Rio Grande, like Western and Southern.
Yeah, technically they're their own thing, but not really.
They're still mainly controlled, but that's not what this is. This is strictly a side division, still controlled by the C&M Railroad, but it is only for the Alarka. To what is it?
That way. Is that also that way? Oh, that's Wilmette.
It's only like for Alarka to Coutran, and in the Alarka Junction.
No, it's Alarka to Alarka Junction.
Yeah, basically. But the thing is it probably won't stay just Alarka. We'll probably use these locomotives more, like in the what is that?
So like Bryson, probably.
No, and probably like Andrews and stuff like. All that up there, these locomotives are gonna stay up there.
You're expecting a A18 and a tank engine to run all of that, including
No, I'm not saying they run all of that. I'm saying they're just gonna be up there.
Oh, once we get Red Marble, we're gonna need a dedicated banker engine.
Yeah. So these are two of the new locomotives. Another new locomotive that we have is Bill. Say hi, Bill. Welcome to Bill. This is Bill. No, this is Bill. This is an 040 tank engine. He's very happy. And then the one and only NWR Percy.
Bro, he ain't the entire railway.
He is the entire railway. Technically, because we only have one.
I mean, hey, we could always buy more and just name them whatever.
I want an Edward.
Too bad!
Oh. Sad.
There's no British locomotives, trust me, I've checked.
Sad.
I want a Black 5, okay?
Yeah, but technically the Black 5 would technically just have, like, the same tractive effort as, like, a G25.
I know, but I want a Black 5. Because they have a really cool song, and I like that song, and... Have you actually checked your view? Are the 6 and the 3 and the 7 having a standoff?
Check?
I'm on my way.
Right now I have to make sure that the frickin' A18 and the S24 don't just explode. Oh, well now they're in a stalemate.
They're having a standoff.
Oh god, that's fast! Stop! Okay, the A18's brakes are not very good, but we stopped. Okay, just disconnect.
Okay, it would have been funnier if the 3 was turned the right way, but... I think the 7 needs to stop at Whittier for water and coal.
Wait, are they... Okay, this is not what I wanted to open. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff just opened in my face. Oh. Except, what do we do? Tell the 7 to go backwards?
You deal with that, I'm gonna keep shunting.
Nope, I can't deal with that because I'm dealing with the Alarka stuff, and I have a feeling that this tank engine in the A18 are not going to be able to do this.
The two's at Bryson. We can slap it on the back when it gets there. It'll be fine.
I have a feeling the ABCL2. You know what? I'm just gonna call it the S24. Is going to run out of coal and water before it even makes it there.
Then just have the A18 run solo, like run only engine under power until then.
Well, see, that's the problem. This train is looking mighty long, and
oh yeah, it's 21 cars,
full to the brim.
Screw it. Slap on the 4.
Well, right now the A18's the only one under power, and it's named America.
But yeah, like I said, just slap the 4 onto the front end.
I really hate that we have multiple branches of names now because all the numbers get really confused, and it makes me sad. Bonk. So we're gonna tie in the air, even though it's not tied on the front end. And we're gonna just...
I'll skip that song, but I'll start from there.
Okay, it says we're connected to this, but we're not. Maybe I'm confused. Okay, so now we just need to connect to the air. Right smack down right there. Boop! Okay, now that we're smacked into the air... Oh! Oh no! You're not seeing what I'm looking at here, Chase, but, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. This is 1,600 tons, 24 cars.
Like I said, slap the 4 on it.
They are barely pulling it here.
Put the 4 on it.
Well, the 4, I don't know where the 4 is.
It's just sitting here at Dillsboro.
You're just sitting here at Dillsboro.
I'm shunting at Dillsboro. It's not doing anything.
Well, no, they actually are pulling it. I lied, but... That tank engine is gonna run out of stuff quick.
We can always refuel it here.
Yeah, I know, but it has to make the trip all the way to Alarka.
Like I said, put the 4 on the front.
Yeah.
Oh, that might hurt.
Hey, guess what? There's no 4 near me. Okay? There's no 4 near me.
Dude, it's in Dillsboro.
Wow. Who would have guessed?
All it needs to do is get here.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Shut off the 2 and have it coast all the way to Alarka. And just turn it on for the hills.
I wonder if we played... I wonder if I played Heist's, like, tracks, but as background music, if that would get me copyrighted.
I don't think so.
Smoke just appeared out of thin air. What?
I mean, I don't think the copywriting system is automated, so I don't think so, but... maybe?
Yeah, when I stare at this, I get like 43 FPS, as you see at the top left. This hurts my feelings. Oh, we're doing about 29.
I believe there's less coal gap cars than I would have thought. Wait, is there an entire number set at the interchange?
No, the ABCL2 is already at 1 ton of coal. That thing should have a lot more coal capacity.
I wish there was an Alarka Junction yard.
The only train that's under power is the A18 currently. Chase, what in the classical music are you listening to?
It's the ecstasy of gold. It's from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
The what?
From The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
What's that?
You don't know what that is?
No.
How?
I don't know.
Bruh.
That's it. Guys, we're gonna go find out what the good and the bad and the ugly is. Good. That's a goo. The good and the bad.
No, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Chase, it's a 1969 film.
Oh, I didn't see
with freaking Clint Eastwood.
Yes, twice.
Of course I don't know what it is. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a 1966 Italian epic spaghetti western film.
I mean,
okay, so good to know that it has Clint Eastwood in it. The A18 on its own is eating its own supply of cold water, very much. We're doing 42, by the way.
Please don't go into the yard. You're gonna die a horrible death.
I don't think we're lined for the yard.
You might want to check. I'm not so sure.
This A18 can get 1,600 tons moving pretty quick.
You're not lined in there. Okay, Jake, you are lined through the main.
Is this a free chime that's on it?
Somehow Percy has only used 0.2 tons of coal this entire time.
Oh, no! Oh, that would have been very bad. Okay. Well, I just hear it in the background.
Check on Parker.
Are we? No, we're not lined into him. Good. Okay, so emergency brake time. Brake time. Brake! We are locking up the brakes. We need to stop. It's stopping time. Almost there, and we're stopped. Perfect. That's what we like to see. I'll cut back to you guys when we're doing something exciting in a second.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, because you're not very smart.
No, I just don't know stuff about computers.
Okay, so we need to strap... By the way, I am recording this time. We need to strap the thingy. The 4 on.
Okay, so Wilmot and Silva and Dillsboro are all in one train. There's only one car for Dillsboro, so I didn't really know what to do with it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why there's a car for... Actually, no, wait, I know what I can do with the Dillsboro car. I'll just shunt it in one of the storage tracks. And then we can pick it up later.
Okay, so, the A18 is struggling to move the train backwards. So, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't have much in the terms
well,
of...
it has 18,000 pounds of tractive effort, which is not a lot, but it's something. Okay, now we're just gonna apply a little bit of air and then clamp off. And then we're gonna move forward because we have to fill up with cold water. We really need to get these cars out of here because my game is not liking it.
I'm working on it! Trying to shunt as quickly as I can shunt!
Shunt quicker. Why am I lined into there? Technical difficulties, people. I will say, Heist is absolutely ripping it on the guitar right now. It sounds amazing. Oh yeah. Alright, stop for water right here. You know what? Who needs water? I may have overshot it a little bit. Alright, back it up.
Gosh, I miss... Given how... Because how much weight the US engines are in comparison to their power... I was braking with the throttle, and I forgot how little the Trojan weighs, and so I slammed it into full, and it brought us to a dead stop immediately.
Wait, I'm confused. What?
Nothing. I forgot about how strong the Trojan is for its size, and so I tried to slow down using the throttle, and I just threw it forward.
I mean, the American locomotives are powerful, they just weigh a lot. Because they're powerful.
And then the British locomotives weigh nothing, and...
are weak.
Leaves on the line! Ah!
What?
And leaves on the line! Ah!
Pretty much. It's like James on the turntable with the four.
I see the one spinning.
James on the turntable with the 4. Except our turntable doesn't move very fast.
Yeah, it's not.
No, I lost it. I have to go back in. Alright, just grab it through the window.
Did you just do a full circle? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh no, oh god. Oh god, brake, slow down.
Stop.
Reverse.
Stop. You better connect. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
You won't understand the pain I am feeling.
Okay, it's we dunked really hard.
Is anything brown?
No. The stupid little... Why did they put the water hatch in the middle of the tank? Where do you even put the water in? The steam dome.
Steam dome, yeah.
In the steam dome goes the water. And it's already filled up with water.
At least it's efficient with water then.
Not really.
But again, it doesn't have to go very far on its usual, how far it's usually gonna go.
Well, yeah, because that's the fact that it's literally a tank engine. Unless you're like Thomas, and then Thomas just has like apparently like infinite range.
Yeah.
Because
Rose got that plot hole.
Because in some episodes, or not just episodes, just in general, every E2 through the, like, even in the main Thomas series, and then, like, CGI, he just, like, can go, like, 50 miles. He can go from, like, Knapford to Vickerstown. No problem. Which doesn't make any sense.
Have you noticed that at, Fafafquar, they don't actually have a coaling tower?
Huh. Oh yeah, Chase, I watched, you know half of the Pariah? The Tobias?
Tobias and the Half Pariah?
Yeah, there's a sequel that came out, and I watched
I watched that one too. I watched it 3 hours after it released.
When Thomas got hit, when Thomas was just getting pounded, that was like the most groundbreaking thing ever. That had so many emotions in it.
Of course, being me, I peeked at the comments. So I was interested in what people thought about it, and I saw that he died, and then the tanker scene, I was like, oh, this is where it happens. And it was like, nope. I was like, oh. Never mind, dude. And I was like, what?
Then you get to the Tidmouth Shed scene, and you're like, and then he just goes full freaking, like, blue eyeballs with the black streaks, like he's just gone into demon mode, and just starts hammering Thomas.
It's actually very complex. That, I mean, technically, yes, that is actually, air quotes, Toby, but not really. I mean, well, it's not that, well, actually it is. But, also, it's not.
Tobias.
Well,
My name is Tobias!
It's confusing.
But bro, the hybrid engine. Like, what is a hybrid engine?
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah, but like I watched it like a year ago, so like my memory was fuzzy. And the way they explained a hybrid engine
is a steam and diesel train.
No. The way they explained a hybrid in the second sequel film was like you're using quantum mechanic physics with nuclear fission. Because
and then in the first one it's just really simple. Haha, I have engine.
Because it doesn't make any sense how bro is just forming like EMP waves.
Bro is 0 to 60 in 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, and then apparently bro just like can just go quantum freaking nuclear EMP mode and just explode. And then in the
quantum physics nuclear EMP mode isn't actually a feature. That's basically a factory reset.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when he got angry the first time, like in the yard.
The boom thing, yeah.
And then the second time he did it, it wasn't him, it was Tobias. And then in the last scene, when Oliver, I don't even know what Oliver did. Oliver just like committed suicide or something. Because he just like went in this massive furnace and then just like exploded. Or something.
Oh. No, he lives. Did you not see the post-credit scene?
No, I did not watch the I'll have to go watch the post-credit scene. But what I can confirm is how in the flying hell did Tobias, when he was getting transformed, bro, just turn into a beam of blue light? What? That is not...
Basically, it's actually, I think it's meant to tie in an element of spiritualism, kind of.
Because in no physical way.
Do you want to know what the next one is called?
What? The next film?
Yeah, it's the last one in the series, but it's
like come out.
We don't know, but it's like called the Birch Chapel or something. And you know the sea shanty.
Yes.
That's important.
Ties into lore.
No, it's like, I mean, well, yeah, kind of, but also, well, yes, and also...
See, what I'm confused about is, when they're saying that they were using the hybrid engine, and they made, what is his name? Not Murdoch,
Montague.
Montague, yeah, Montague.
Montague?
Yeah, when they made Montague, the hybrid, they were supposed to make,
No, he isn't a hybrid. Montague isn't a hybrid.
No, Montague is a hybrid. At least in the second film, they classify him as a hybrid. They said it multiple times. Yes, they did. They said Montague is like... They said that they made him a hybrid, or like, an incomplete, like, first test version of a hybrid. And then Tobias was like... the first hybrid they actually ever made, but he was incomplete. And then when they fired him up, they made an alternate personality in his brain called
Wait, no, he didn't create one. Okay, you kind of missed a deeper bit of it, which I thought was kind of obvious, but I guess you missed it.
I was just confused about how the part where Toby... Because when Toby came alive, he apparently worked somewhere 18 years ago. And then apparently, that was the same spot Tobias worked at. So then I was just completely thrown off about that part. And it was also the deep part...
Toby is Tobias, idiot.
So he's just a side personality.
No, Toby isn't actually Tobias. The Toby we know is Montague. Or at least, air quotes, the good part of him. That was transferred over in the little bits of his vroom engine mobile. And then Tobias got, like, kind of shunted to the back of the brain. And was like,
so like a side, like the side personality, basically. So like,
no, he is technically, he was originally the primary one. He is the primary personality. Toby just happened to come in. I was like, hi, so I'm here now.
But he doesn't remember anything from 18 years ago because Tobias was
because
him.
No, that's because Montague's
But then apparently, freaking, when he went to go see the, like, what was her name? Like, Rosie or something? She just, like... She had
panic attack.
Yeah, she just, like, started exploding and screaming. And then
that's because the Tobias she knows is the one that murders Tomas.
Who?
Tomas.
That was... Thomas?
Yes! No, wait, no! Okay, just be quiet and listen.
By the way, this train is 1776 tons. Just want to point that out. I mean, we do have a train called the America. Which makes it even funnier.
Yeah, but no, so listen. The air quotes, it's because it's technically not even Toby. The Toby we know, the one from the first movie, and from Act 1 and Act 2.
I'm gonna have to stop you for a second because Heis is just ripping it on the guitar while you're explaining this, which is like, it's kind of like an edit because you're just explaining this quantum.
5 and the 6 are charging against the train.
What?
The 5 and the 6 are charging forward for no apparent reason.
No, I'm filling up the 5 with water so the 5 can move.
I didn't know that. I thought that was an accident. But, so basically, the scene stopped going, oh, now.
What going,
Has the guitar stopped going,
no, he's still ripping it on the guitar.
Okay, I'll just explain it when he stopped.
No, like, I can hear you, I'm just saying, it sounds super cool.
Okay, so basically, air quotes, the Toby from the first movie and Act 1 and 2 of the second aren't actually Toby. Capiche?
Yeah.
So, you know how in the first movie they explained, like, oh yeah, he tried to pull a train that he couldn't, and he got stuck, and he got rammed by Montague, yeah? So basically, the end part, when that happened, then they took the engine out of Montague, part of the engine out of Montague, and put it into Toby, right? Then, so when that happened, they split Montague's personality in half. The good bits went with the bit of the engine, and the bad bits went into the pantier tank, the pantsier tank. So then,
okay. Let me figure this out. So when Tobias, or Toby as we know it, was made, Montague, the engine, the pannier tank, basically Duck, he had the bad parts of Tobias, or Toby.
No. Well, technically. It's kind of confusing.
He was basically the bad side of him. And then when he died, the spiritual, faceless, whatever, or non-faceless, went inside of Tobias and then interquartal land of spiritual.
No. So,
because I remember seeing the scene of when he died, and he said, "You're exactly like Montague."
Yeah, but also no. So listen. So like I said, when Montague got because Montague is a diesel, yeah.
I think he's a hybrid.
No. Initially, he is a diesel.
Initially, he is a diesel. Yes.
Yes. So so you know how they disassembled him and took the part of the engine and put it into Tobias, right?
They didn't put that engine in him. They made a whole different one.
No, they didn't. They took a part of Montague's engine and put it into Tobias. When they took apart the engine, Montague's personality got split into two. The good parts of his personality went with the engine that went into Tobias. I'm gonna pause on the bad bits for now and focus on the good bits. So after the good bits got put in, and he got fully assembled with the machine at the end of the movie, well then, that made it so, after that, he ended up, those good bits of Montague's personality took over control of the, air quotes, Tobias body, because the actual Tobias had just been hit by a truck, basically. So, and then, that's who we have as our main character controlling through Acts 1 and 2 of the main movie and the first movie. And back to the bad bits, and then those bits got transferred into, not turning the Pantier into a hybrid. They took the rest of his personality, the designers, and they put it into the Pantier tank.
Yes.
And then, from there, he's all, and then events of first movie happen.
But when Montague, Pannier tank version, died,
then the bad bit just kind of went poof. It died.
But then Tobias
is always inside of...
Yeah, okay, that makes sense now.
And then, but with the Washire reset, Toby getting pushed into the little pool, which honestly shouldn't have not done the thing that it did, that makes, if there's a dormant personality...
What do you mean by it should have done not what it did?
I'm saying the pool was way too little to flood the engine. That's it. And then,
why water no go in?
There, you got it. It's going in now. And then, after that, because Tobias, the actual Tobias, Oliver's brother, it's very weird, because Oliver is actually also a tram, but he got transferred into the auto tank.
J11.
No, it's not a J11. It's an auto tank. It's the 14XX. And
I thought the 14. Oh wait, no, it is a 14XX. Never mind.
And then to throw the government off the designer's trail, because apparently they did something illegal or something. I don't know what they did.
I think it was because of government
funding. Shush! I'm not finished.
I'm talking about the government stuff.
Oh, what about the government?
I think it's because they did the funding and the tax, and then because they did spiritual quantum bullshit or whatever, the English government was hey, you can't do that because you didn't give us stuff, or they didn't
you didn't tell
the government, and they didn't give them the stuff to do it on their own because it wasn't approved. Then the government was like, "Hey, you get back here!"
And then then they turned Oliver into an auto tank to throw him off the government's trail, and they dipped. And then the events of the Little Westerner happen, and all that other stuff, I think. At least I think that's canon in this universe, I'm not really sure. But after that...
So is because...
After that, eventually he goes back to the place where they were before, where Montague in the first movie has his entire little base of operations and stuff.
Yes, but because
he goes there, finds Montague, and is with him. No, he's only with him because so Tobias has this funny thingy where he's got special blue eyes or whatever.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, because wasn't Montague a hybrid because he had special blue eyes, is what I'm saying. Because
no.
Because the whole premise is having blue eyes means, like, hybrid.
I think in the boom crash, I think a little bit of Tobias's personality went with Montague, I think. And then he has blue eyes, but none of the special bits that Toby gets. And then he dies, and then Oliver's just kind of floating around. And then second movie happens.
Why'd you get sad when you said second movie happens?
I didn't. I just ran out of breath. Oh shoot, I need to go check if my brother's watching.
On that bombshell, back to the studio. Or should I say, back to the roundhouse. No, I'm kidding. Wait, is it not full of water yet? No, it is. Never mind. Boosh.
How long is video?
Sometime.
Want to call it at like 45?
Sure. We're not doing very much exciting stuff.
I mean, hey, there's gonna be boring episodes. It just is what it is.
So... What? Okay, hold on. Get back to whatever you were doing. I don't know why I'm controlling the 4 now. I'm supposed to be controlling the 6. Back to where you were saying?
But yeah, that was it. That's where it ends. And then Gordon just kind of dies. He's under.
No, I'm talking about in the second movie with the quantum, because the way they explain. Okay, so.
Oh yeah. Also, Daisy's designer. Daisy's
is one of the designers. Yeah, I caught on.
Yeah, and then they make Henrietta into a rail car, which I think is amazing. Peak cinema right there. I like that he just steals a traction motor
from frickin' what's his name? Basically the right-hand man to frickin' Oliver during the entire movie. Second movie. The sequel.
Yeah, he just likes Oliver. That's legitimately as deeply as his connection to Oliver goes. He just likes him. They pals.
and then they knock over a frickin'... Okay, so, instead of dropping him in a pool of water, they knock over a water tower, and it, didn't do anything, but apparently it did do something.
I didn't really understand that bit.
Because, there was water pooled around him, and then he charged up and did the electricity, which technically should have made him get shocked, but it didn't, and then, Toby had to, fight through Tobias.
And then they had
Yeah, it didn't make no sense. The second movie was because they explained, okay, in the first movie it made sense because it was diesel engine. It's kind of like in the Stories of Sodor where what's his name got the diesel conversion, Douglas or whatever. Diesel? Yeah, the Steam Diesel.
Donald did. I think it was Donald actually.
Well, it was one of the Scottish engines.
Yeah, and also Barry.
Yeah, and Barry. But the way they describe, because they don't have steam, but they have a diesel.
No, the thing is with Toby, it kind of just basically what I imagine is just a single stroke, not single stroke, but just one piston in the corner with a little box next to it. That just has fuel in it. Yeah, it's just one cylinder. It's just a one-cylinder diesel engine.
But they act like the frickin' they act like
the turbocharger.
They act like the steam diesel is like a fucking quantum reactor, or something. They act like it's extremely powerful.
Also he has enough room for an entire Class 60 engine inside of him. Don't mind that.
Yeah, they act like bro has like with his steam power with the steam and the diesel engine just makes him like this like elite engine that's never scraped the earth before using nuclear reactors.
If that actually was in real life, he would probably be equivalent in strength to about James.
Yeah, because there's because it doesn't make any sense because physically Toby's
James is now a dictator, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, James just turns into freaking a dictator, which is just like, okay.
Honestly, I think it's hilarious. I love it.
Every steam engine on the island of Sodor is just so against diesels for some reason. They just
racism, fun.
They just hate diesels. They're just like, and then James gets freaking blasted in the past. And I like how everyone just watched Thomas get literally beaten to a pulp. And
all of them combined is like 10 of Tobias.
Yeah,
they could have just beaten him to shit, and there was nothing he could have actually done about it.
What's funny is the fact that when he's just getting beaten, you can just see blood flying, and then when he actually
That's not blood, it's little bits of metal.
No. In the first half, it was blood. There was just red stuff splatting out, and then he cracked.
You realize that could just be bits of boiler, right?
It wasn't boiler, Chase. It was literal liquid. I watched it splash, and then
You know that water splashes too, right?
Hey, guess what? It was red, not clear. Either way, it's blood. End of story. He got cracked down. I don't care. He got cracked down the middle, and then in the middle of being cracked down the yes, he did. He got split down the face in his face. He got split down the
bottom bit.
No, Chase. In his face, he got cracked down the top middle and was being split in half. And then when Tobias hit Thomas, it sent his head flying into the distance, and then parts just start flying in the sheds. I thought, okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. The entire time Thomas was just getting brutally murdered, I thought the sheds were just gonna fall down because I'm just hearing the cranks and the beating against the Tidmouth sheds, and I'm just like, how are the sheds okay? How are they okay?
When it cuts away, the shed's completely fine. 0 damage, 0 cracks.
Thomas is just in a pile of freaking scrap metal, just been disintegrated.
And then Daisy's just, time to go now.
It's time to go now, dearie.
Meow.
Burger.
I like that most of this episode has just been dedicated to random talk. Little of anything actually getting done. Just yapping.
Burger. I mean, that's half of our episodes. We just yap.
Call us a commentary channel.
Ooh! That was very hard dunk.
Why are you on that side of the train?
Because I'm too lazy to flip around 2 locomotives. Okay, so where's the air cut on this side? There you are. You're trying to hide from me, little boy. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty positive the 6 is not... Okay, MU the 6. And then get back to the 5. And then just take him out of the yard. Now my FPS is starting to come back, kind of. There's still a lot of cars in Dillsboro Yard. But like I said, they act like the diesel steam conversion just makes him like.
No, it's not a conversion. No, legitimately, they're just basically slapping another engine on the inside.
But it doesn't make any sense. Well, it does, but like the way they express his power, they express him like an almighty god, like he's been just zapped by Zeus.
Oh yeah, I can make shockwaves now. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's
not
fine.
Even a shockwave, it was an EMP. It blasted everyone away.
If it was an EMP, then none of the diesels would have been able to move.
I mean, everyone was too stunned to move.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing as not being able.
And let me tell you, Thomas, Percy, Edward, and everyone that was on Toby's side is just really dumb. Like, supremely stupid.
Oh, you can't tell that someone with black eyes isn't normal.
You can't tell. You can't hear the change in his voice, the way he acts, and the fact that his face is a completely different shape. Like, facial expressions.
Can you get Bill out of the way? I have to pull this entire train forward to put into the yard, and I'm going 8 miles an hour, and I'm not sure how fast I can actually stop it.
Okay. Oh, you're just lining that?
Yeah, I'm getting it out of the storage and actually putting it into the yard. So we can pull it out next.
No, yeah, it really just doesn't make any sense at all, really, the way they like express the power of diesel plus steam. Like, and then it just beam of, like, when he's getting transferred out, it's just electric beam.
Like I said, that bit is more spiritual stuff, so that bit I kind of understand. But yeah, it doesn't make sense.
They act like it. They literally act like it's like bro has a nuclear reactor diesel engine in him.
Like, I like Oliver in it. I like Oliver. I think he's pretty good. But I like Oliver, but I think it's dumb. How can you not tell that he is trying to shank you?
Yeah, and then they act like steam plus diesel equals nuclear reactor at like Chernobyl freaking power. Like bro's just melting down nuclear reactor.
How does nobody else notice a massive we're right in the middle of the island?
Yeah, I don't understand how the government doesn't just look up in the sky and just see massive explosions happening.
You could see that from around the world.
Like, exactly. And it also doesn't...
Aliens could see that.
Yeah, and the other confusing part is the fact that it literally... Okay, it's also the fact that how, where's the fat controller? Like,
yeah,
where's their supervisor?
All of this? Where are their crews?
Like, how are they, like, taking trains, but, like, where's the crew? Where are any humans, to be honest? Like, their supervisor...
The only human you see in the entire movie, you see 3. You see a station master, a guard that gets promptly squished, and the whatchamacallit dude, the designer dude, and those are the only 3 humans.
Yeah, so how are they getting orders from Sir Topham Hatt to take trains? Like, what?
Why are you even taking trains? You don't have anyone telling you what to do.
Exactly, unless they're like trying to keep the railway line or something. It literally just doesn't make any sense. It's confusing.
And then they don't even have a replacement for Gordon. He's
you know, and then in the dream, Gordon's just like, it's not. I thought it was just gonna show like organs. No, it's just Gordon's little sliver of like face and then boiler tubing. And Toby's like, no,
the organs.
Because you know how like Shed 17 and stuff. I thought there would be something behind his face. No, I just thought there would be something behind his face. I just like assumed something behind his face would like exist, but no, it's just tubes. And then Toby's like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah, and Gordon's a dragon now.
Yeah, and then in the thing, Tobias is just crushing Toby and then shatters him into millions of pieces in his head, and Toby's like, no.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate about what happened. I can't argue with that. That's accurate.
And then, like, every time Tobias tries to look in his memory, bro's just getting, like, blasted by this, like, it's like bro's just getting, hit by a semi-truck, just every time, just, boom, boom,
And then he almost rams into a wall.
Yeah, and then apparently Toby can show false memories.
Nah, bro was using his imagination to fight evil.
Exactly. So like it just does. The second movie just threw everything off into like a freaking.
Well, no, that's the kind of thing. They bring it from normal and then they slowly crank it up during the entire movie. Because like in the first movie, it starts out normal, and then the second movie begins at the level of crazy that the first movie ended at, and then it cranks it up to 23.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is how it starts. The movie is at like a good solid 1. And then...
No, it's already at 10.
No, it's at like a 1.
The first movie. From the first movie,
yeah,
it brings it up to about an 11. And then it brings it, and then at the beginning, it's still that 11. And then the second movie, throughout the course of it, cranks it up to 23.
It's not even 23, it's more like 100. They go from like...
Oh yeah, I'm fast.
They go from like 20s, the 20s to whatever to like 100. They just immediately say 100. No questions asked either.
I have to go make sure my brother's actually watching something.
What if he just sleeps?
He isn't, he's never focused.
Dang. Alright, well, so the 7 is just gonna come to a stop at Whittier Station. Where did half of its passengers go? What? Was it just carrying no passengers? Or did they just decide to say poof? But ladies and gentlemen, I think this might be the end of the episode here. As we bring it down a notch from yapping, we will leave it at an end here. Oh, here's the 5 and the 4 coming. But yeah, as we end the yapping sesh of Tobias, if you guys want to go watch the sequel, you should go watch it. But yeah. Hope you guys are gonna have a nice rest of your day. We'll just wait for Chase to get back here. Chase, are you with us yet? Or... Yeah, he's probably dead, you know. But we still have lots to do, so don't think this is gonna be the only episode coming out for another 3 years again. But you know, as it is. We have all these cars to deal with still. Yeah, there's lots we gotta do. We gotta take a look. And I didn't even bring those either. Wait, where's the 3? Where's the 4? Is the 4 right behind the 3? Please tell me it's not, so we can just bypass. Ooh, can't bypass because the 3 is in the way. What if I just do this? What if I just say, hey, back up real quick, and I just move it out of the way so the 4 can get by. to be expected of the little tank engine. That could.
Okay, he was in fact watching garbage. How long has the video been going for?
A while, but I think we're gonna end it here as Chase comes back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dark Tank signing off. Chase, you have anything else to say?
Call us a commentary channel.
This is now a commentary channel, apparently, according to Chase, where we yap on Railroader. Alright guys, hope you guys are having a good rest of your day, and whatever day it is, or night, or whatever time it currently is. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But yes, this is Dark Tank signing off. Chase says commentary, and goodbye.